What did Florence and the Machine say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Sometimes I feel like forcing half-lush Mangon hands. Red Dragon, I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like going to a Tanyao land. Red Fives, I can use you too. You've called upon, doubters be gone on the circle one. You called her on, mantle is donned as the chosen one. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. The prophecy, yeah, the spaghetti, the Paschetti is coming home. The prophecy is coming home, baby. Look at this. Yeah, if you graph this right now, what are we? What are we? Y equals mx plus b, where m equals 1. Where are my geometry heads at? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, let's get into the Jade Room. I think that we've been doing some good play lately. Some good measured play. We've been dealt some bazonga hands. Bazonga meaning really extremely high value hands. We've also folded when our hand has nothing to write home about. I think that our decision making lately has just been okay. Oh, look at this. So we got a Saint level player to our left, but to the right we also have the new character. Wowzers, meowsers, etc, etc. Okay, so this hand looks amazing, right? But we don't go for the flush here, right? I don't know. We could go for the half flush in the bamboo suit, but we only have 4 bamboo tiles, of which 2 of them talk to each other, right? The 5s of bamboo. It's just okay. I mean, I'm happy to have this East Wind and this White Dragon, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that we can just reject humanity and go ooga booga half flush in the bamboo suit. Not gonna con. Absolutely not gonna con. Not gonna send someone else's hand into value town by pressing an open con and making our hand invalid as well. How am I doing today? I'm doing okay. Today was like a classic example of like, sometimes it's hard to not get overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Because people often like, oh, you're saying if you're overwhelmed, make a to-do list. Okay, what happens when the to-do list is like 20 things? That does not make me feel like I got a good handle on it. It's nuts that like the human body, when you have to do like 20 things at once, it's not like, well, I got 20 things to do. I'll just start with number 1 and then I'll because you know we got to get through all of them eventually. My anxious ass is like, why don't we do none of those things, brother? Why don't we just sit and wallow in our own despair? And I'm like, that's not what I'm talking about. What am I, Riku in the land of shadows with Mickey Mouse? Huh? Now, I used to be Sora's best friend. We're running around Destiny Island with oversized shoes, and now I'm in the land of shadows, fighting off giant dark balls with Mickey Mouse. Man, Kingdom Hearts is a confusing game. Okay, this is a decent situation. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Hopefully we draw into something like a 6 of circles. At least then we could call Riichi on a double-sided weight, you know? I suppose this is also okay. Like, now we can draw something like a 6 or an 8 of characters. I should have maybe waited a little bit because a Crosslord has the most obvious half flush I've ever seen in my entire life, probably going for the character suit. Discarded a lot of gas right from the start. This is not the Riichi. These are not the droids that I'm looking for. These are okay droids, but these are not the droids that I'm looking for. What am I looking for here? How do I actually improve this hand? If I draw into like I think I just call Riichi here, right? I think I just call Riichi. Just like in my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. No, I do not call Riichi here. And I even fold if we draw into some dangerous character tiles. Why? The Dora is the green dragon and Zendaya is Michi. The Dora is the green dragon and Zendaya is Michi in the sense that nobody has discarded a green dragon yet. A Crosslord doesn't even need a triplet of them to win this game. You might not feel like it. You might not feel like it, but this is actually a very, very dangerous table state. I am HO. I think there's some shadows brewing here. Right Lord is gonna pawn the 8 of bamboo, maybe just trying to get into Tenpai before the end of the round. That's fair. 5 of characters. I'm gonna risk the 5 of characters discard. We know that they can't have a pair of them in their hand if they're going for all the half flush. Maybe it's a little too late in the game. Maybe it's already you know, DEFCON 1 with this 5 of characters discard. Am I really gonna do it? Am I really gonna fold huge mode right now? I'm gonna fold huge mode. I threw away my dealer seat, man. What is even happening? I threw away my dealer seat. But I didn't want to risk the family farm. You have to understand, my family loves this farm, dude. My family would be so upset if I lost this farm over a game of Mahjong where I dealt into a half flush hand where the Dora was not where the Dora wasn't even visible at all. I'm gonna throw the 7 of characters. Am I able to get rid of the 3? I think so. It's impossible for anyone to have a 1-2, and right lord can't even have a 4-5. Neither can left lord. I think all the 4s might not all the 4s are gone, but there's enough information on the table for me to be okay with this discard. You know what? Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. I was kind of hoping that we would draw into tempo. That's okay. That's okay. Right lord won this with just a 2 on hand. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It could have been way worse. It absolutely could have been way worse. I think that we were very measured in our decision not to throw away that 9 of characters. I just did a little dance right there because I'm so happy with that play. Keep in mind, we're gonna look in the logs later. God, I hope I remember to look in the logs at the end of this game. After this game, I want to go back into the logs like I'm Abraham Lincoln starting a lumber mill. I wanna go back in those logs and see what happened, because a crosslord discarded a 7 of characters late into the game, right? They discarded a 7, they're going for a half flush. That 7 can oft, you know he's serious when he busts out the oft. That 7 can oft come from a 7-7-8 shape. And as a result, that 9 would have sent me into oblivion, brah. That 9 would have sent me into oblivion, Brosephine. What do you think about that? I don't want to ever cultivate too much of a bro-y environment here on this channel, because I think that also just like, I don't know, breeds misery. You know what I mean? So I like Brosephine. Brosephine is nice. It's ironic and it's like, oh yeah. Like I think it's like, it might make you question how silly it is to be like, yeah, bro. Like I don't want to cultivate that kind of environment, you know? It's because I already exude masculinity. I don't, dude. I don't. That's okay. I haven't been exercising lately. I was on that exercising train for a while. I haven't been exercising lately. You know what the lie that I told myself, because I'm in sunny Southern California. I'm like, oh, dude. I started running. I mean, I was running like a few weeks ago, but I was like, oh, dude. Like once it gets colder, because it was way too hot in the summer, I'm gonna run all the time. They're not gonna be able to stop me from running. Who am I? The incumbent president? Hang on. This is not as good as it looks. Like, what is this? My hair right now? No, this is not as good as it looks. I was thinking that maybe we could go for a half flush in the character suit, or even a pure straight, right? 1 through 9. But look at this. All my apes gone. All the 1 of characters already in the discard pile right now. So that's not good news for us. There's still 1 left. I would love to pick it up. Also, there's the Dora, the 4 of characters. Oh, dude, these shapes are not as good as I think they are. 5 of bamboo, hilariously, also not what we're looking for. Right now, what we're hoping to do is just to enter the all-you-can-pawn and Shi buffet by hitting up that Northwind and that green dragon. If we're gonna do that, I suppose we could just go for the half flush, right? This hand doesn't really get me excited any other way. I mean, a crossword's throwing good stuff. Yeah, a crossword with a very early 5 of bamboo. It does not surprise me that they already can call a Riichi. And now what do we have? Now what do we have that it's safe? The 3 of characters? Yuck. I guess I could discard that. Southwind, it is their sea wind, but it is an honor tile. The 3 of bamboo, that's not a safe tile at all, but it works out for them because I'm always punished. I'm gonna fold here. So keep in mind, like, we could go for the half flush, right? We could go for the half flush. We just start rejecting humanity and discarding our circle tiles, but there's no guaranteed safety about the circle tiles. And left lord's gonna call the Riichi too. All right, Left Lord with the Riichi 2, Electric Boogaloo. Go ahead. Go ahead. See if I care. But yeah, as I was like telling myself like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run so much in the I'm gonna run so much when it gets colder. That's a damn lie, dude. This guy lied to me. He made campaign promises and then just decided to accept none of them. So this is weird. 7 of Circles ended up being safe. Right Lord with a what is going on? What is happening right now? The Left Lord is the Saint level player. Zendaya is Michi. Oh, don't let the sun go down on me like I'm Clay Aiken in American Idol. Hold me back. Hold me back right the F now. I mean, we can still use this shape to get into Tenpai. I know it's not as attractive as discarding any of these other shapes. Yeah, a crossword's gonna win it. This is an extremely spicy situation. Right Lord with the con too. Right Lord, I don't like that con there unless they had no other safe tiles to throw, right? The reason why I don't love the con that they threw is that they gave a crosslord, they gave them an extra door, right? That 7 of characters wouldn't have been a Dora tile if not for that con. And Right Lord is sitting as the dealer, right? If they call con and then someone else wins a ginormous hand, they're in the bozo chair. They're gonna have to pay out the most points you've ever seen. No, they're gonna have to pay that dealer penalty. So I didn't necessarily love that play, but sometimes you call a con not out of offense, but out of defense, you know? What is con except love everlasting? So true. Do I have to explain that? I don't know, dude. There was this meme from a Marvel show that was like, what is grief if not love after everlasting? And then there was like this I think it was this genuine response on Twitter, which is just like someone tweeted out like, that's the sound of every single Hollywood writer going, oh no, why didn't I write that? Which, I don't mean to yuck anyone's yum. It's a pretty good line. I'm not gonna lie to you there. Dude, our hand is like, okay. Like, it's okay if we get the East Wind and then we'll be happy to pick up the 9 of Bamboo. But look at the rest of our hand, man. It's in shambles. It's absolutely in shambles. What is this, my FTX account balance? This is not where we want to be right now. Okay? I mean, our hand is slowly starting to get there. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. 8 of Circles being thrown, a little bit risky, right? 8 of Circles, we could have accepted the 7 of Circles. Right Lord experiencing con fever right now. Holy moly. Okay, that's interesting. 5 of Circles, discard after that. Yeah, why would we need good tiles like the 5 of Circles? Yeah, I'm gonna throw the 5 of Circles while the getting's good. I understand that the value is slowly dripping from the drain, dripping down the drain right now. Not from the drain. From the drain would be gross. But Right Lord called the con. I'm just gonna try to win this hand. I'm not gonna try to do anything fancy. I'm just gonna try to win this hand. This is a very spicy situation. If anyone calls Riichi now, oh lordy, they have tapes. Do I just pawn this? I think I pawn this. I know it doesn't look good. I know it doesn't look amazing. I know it doesn't look amazing right now. Right Lord with the Riichi. Okay, so maybe they sense that I have a little bit of weakness right now. As in, I've already called a pawn, and I can no longer fold with the 9s of Bamboos. My hand is a little bit more restrictive. Dude, do I just chi this? I don't think so, right? I think it's too risky to start chi in here. So yeah, like no matter what, we have a lot of safe tiles here, right? 3 of Circles, 2 of Circles. All right, everyone's getting down and dirty right now. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. I'm gonna throw the 3 of Circles right now. It's guaranteed safety for Right Lord, and for a Cross Lord, it's half Suji, right? That is the kiss of death. We can never discard this Dora tile. The 6 can oft. The 6 of Circles can oft come from a 5-6-6 shape. Oh boy. Hey Yusong, first video here on the YouTube channel. Can you explain why you're screaming oft into the mic? Is that like an inside joke? No, dude, I'm just weird, man. I'm just like so weird. This is a new character, Hannah, by the way. Left Lord's gonna deal into Right Lord. That is really, really painful. How did you even deal in? I'm hovering over the 2 of Circles right now. I'm not sure what tile that they dealt in with. I should pay a little bit more attention so I can actually get better at this game that I enjoy playing. Maybe that would be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand, no album out. I don't know. Maybe, should have kept the 3. Should have kept the 3. Why? The Dora is the 4 of, oh, it came back. All right, I guess, oh, I mean, we would have had a pair, which would have been amazing, but we can't really be upsetty spaghetti at that, right? We can't really be upsetty spaghetti at that. The chances of the 3 as our pair were extremely low. 1 was already the door indicator. Other people are going to use it as their pair. Yeah, this is a Riichi Pinfu hand if I've ever seen one. What do we want to see? 3 of bamboo would be the nuts. Drawing into a 5 of circles or an 8 of circles so we have a pair would also be the nuts. 8 of bamboo, kind of the nuts right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's okay. We have the chance at a pure double sequence here, but also we have the chance for 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. So it's not that bad right now. The 1-3 shape, the 1 piece, the 1-3. It's a little bit better than this 1-2, right? It's a little bit better than this 1-2. Of course, we in the sense that the 1-3 shape we can upgrade if we draw into a 4. The 1-2 shape we would have to draw into a 4 and then a 5 in order to upgrade. Okay, another 2 of bamboo coming home from the war right now. That's not exactly what we want to see, but that's okay. Sometimes you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet. Yeah, we strayed a little from the righteous path with that 3 of characters discard. It might not end up hurting us that much in the long run. What am I doing right now? Can someone explain to me what I'm doing right now? I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now. The 1 of characters is probably going to be our pair. I mean, there's no world where, I mean, if we draw into a 2 of characters, then we can discard a 1 and then maybe use the 8 of bamboo as our pair. Our crossroad's going to pawn the prevalent wind. A few repeats, right? We're pretty deep into this video and we're still in the East round, which is kind of interesting. What do we do here? I think that the 7 is okay for ritual sacrifice right now. I think the 7 is okay for ritual sacrifice. Maybe we could have gone a little bit harder and discarded the 8 of bamboo because we know it's safe and kept the 7 to do a little like pivot around with, you know, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9. And then it would have been a little bit easier to get into Tenpai because we could have thrown the 3 and kept the 1s here as our pair. But this is the thing. Oh! This is the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. We have pure double sequence. Watch me fold. Watch me nay-nay. Watch me fold and watch me nay-nay. No, you can't make me. 8 of circles is not safe. 5 of circles is not safe. Watch me fold. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you have a fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders to guarantee profits quarter over quarter. I can't just be investing all my money into meme coins, okay? Sometimes you gotta put your money into the S&P 500. Yusong, nobody likes the stock talk, okay? I mean, this hand is in shambles. I don't like it, right? I don't like the taste that it leaves in my mouth when I fold. But like, no, I'm not gonna do it. A lot of these scenarios, I'm screaming, by the way. I'm actually just screaming right now. A lot of these scenarios, more measured voice, a lot of these scenarios require me discarding the 3 of characters or the 1 of characters, right? That's not gonna happen, dude. The 3 is way too close to the Dora for me to feel good about it. The 1 is also too close to the Dora for me to feel good about it. It's Suji to the Dora. I don't know if you've heard about this one, Zach, but like, if they have a 2-3 in their hand, it's not likely. A lot of 3s are gone, mind you. But if they have a 2, okay, now it's impossible. And now, oh my God, now I'm a effing liar. Oh my God. But Yusong large sample size Liu always says this. I think this is an okay thing for the long term. Oh my God, what do I even discard here, man? I'm so lost in the sauce. Okay, can we still get back into Tenpai? Yeah, we can. I think, I don't know. Yes, we can, like I'm a presidential candidate slogan. Just get me out of this round. Get me out of this round. This is absolutely not. This is a filler episode, okay? This is a filler episode. This is a filler episode. The 3 would have still dealt us into oblivion there. 3 would have still dealt us into oblivion. They did have a 4-5. They did have a 4-5. Okay. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. We're in 3rd place right now. Obviously not where we want to be, right? Aspirationally, I would like to be in 1st place, but 3rd place is not that bad right now. 3-4 is nice. We also want to make use of this Dora tile. Maybe if we can get into Tenpai in the late game, we can wait on the 3 or the 6 as our pair. That would also feel pretty good. Nut jar right now. I think a white dragon would be nice. Then we can enter the all you can pawn and chi buffet. If not, this is an okay situation. Radiohead had okay computer, but this is an okay situation, right? I think what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna discard the 7 of bamboo followed by the 2 of bamboo, and our hand is good. We need to find a pair somewhere in this lovely treasure trove of sequences that we've got cooking up. But outside of that, I think we're doing okay right now. I think we're doing okay. Nut draw right now, probably 7 of circles. A nut draw alternative, if you're allergic to nuts, green dragon, white dragon. Both of those would still be pretty good. We could use those even just as a pair for our hand, but it would be nice to get a triplet of them. For sure, for sure. Okay, there's a 3 of characters. It's not a pair. It's hilariously not a pair, but that's okay. We can still make this hand work. Now I have to consider, like, do I ever open up my heart and my hand? Like, for a 6 of characters, would I open up my hand, or for a 7 of circles? I mean, this is interesting. This is interesting. This is what I was talking about. If we end up with one of these shapes in the late game, we can wait for maybe a 2 or a 5 for a winning tile later in the game. Green dragon is a more risky tile for us. The east wind is probably safe to throw. Left lord already threw 1. It's highly unlikely that someone has a pair of them right now. Statistically unlikely is what I mean. It's still likely that someone has a green dragon, so let's cut it early. I mean, well, here's the thing. I would be happy to accept a 7 of circles here, but okay. Yes, right? We 100% lock in our pair here. I don't know if we 100% lock in our pair here, but it feels good to lock in our pair here. Now this is like a Riichi Pinfu Dora hand that has the potential to go all simples as well, right? So nut draw is the 7 of circles. If we accept the 7 of circles, later in the game, we run the risk of, if we open our hand, we run the risk of it getting a little awkward if we draw into a 9 of characters. We could end up in a potential Zuzzy Ferritin jail situation, and I don't necessarily want to start off my Mahjong day like that. Still need to get rid of this, probably this 2 of characters later, as we're most likely not gonna use it for our pair. And even, I mean, drawing into a 1 wouldn't be that bad, but I don't think that we want anything to happen with this shape, right? Drawing into a 1 would be nice because we'd have a double-sided way, but whoa. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. Okay, we now picked up 2 Dora. Animal Crossing 2 Dora. Call me a rap artist that says their own name on the start of every song that they're on, the way I'm going, 2 Dora. 2 chains. We definitely want to pawn the door right now. It's getting a little spicy in here. It's definitely getting a little spicy in here, especially with the east wind. I mean, it was unlikely, but Crosslord manages to draw into it. Left lord calls the Riichi. What do I even do here? Well, the 3 of bamboo is guaranteed safety, but I'm looking at these tiles and I'm like, what is a guy to do here? What is a guy to do here? I still would like to pawn the oh, am I really gonna go for it? We're gonna go for it here. This hand is too delectable to not go for it. Forgive me. I have eaten the 5 of circles that were in your icebox. They were so cold and so delicious. It's an English major reference for you. I am against my better judgment. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Let's think about this for a second. How many 3s are on the board? Only 2 3s are on the board. I should not have gone for this. Okay, the left lord is gonna Riichi Sumo with a huge hand as the dealer. Cute pillow. Dealer manga. How am I in last place right now? I'm yelling right now. Call me the U.S. Secretary of Finance or whatever, the way I'm Janet Yellen right now. My girlfriend just laughed from the other room. I don't guess I gotta make more finance jokes just over dinner and stuff. It was good? Okay, all right. I have been an innocent, good Samaritan. Cuff me, officer, cuff me. What was my crime this game, huh? I mean, I suppose some of our crimes were like not going for hands that we could have played a little bit more aggressivo for. It doesn't feel good to end up in last place like this, man. I'll tell you that much. It does not feel good. 1, 2, 3 mixed treble sequence, a distant but real possibility. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't even have 5 shapes in our hand right now. I don't have the luxury of keeping these honor tiles. What do we want to see? 7 of circles would be nice, would allow us to accept the Dora. What do we want to see? Red 5 of characters would be nice to inject some value into our hand. That'd be okay. That'd be a-okay with me. Just anything to get us into Tenpai. Just anything to get us into Tenpai. Another 7. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting to me. Well, it's bad in the sense that, I mean, it opens up the possibility for pure double sequence, right? If we draw into a 6 or a 9. My, oh my, what a sight for sore eyes. Like I'm a gentleman caller in Tennessee Williams play. Not worth it. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth not worth it. This is kind of interesting, right? Now we can use the 3 of bamboo as our pair. We definitely want to see like a 6 of bamboo or a 9 of bamboo. Go for that Riichi Pinfu with the chance of a cherry on top that is the pure double sequence. It's kind of interesting. Unfortunately for us, now we can't really do anything around the Dora. Like if we draw into an 8 of circles, we're gonna have to immediately cut it from the team. Like a basketball player who just can't hit their free throws. Might just have to cut him from the team. I know, but it's hard being the general manager of this ragtag bunch of tiles. Cross are discarding the tiles that we need, and we should also pay attention to the fact that, you know, I mean, that's really good. That's really, really good. I mean, I guess I'll throw this. Now a lot of tiles can get us into Tenpai, but what we definitely want to see, you think to yourself, Yusong, just pawn that for an easy Tenpai. Unfortunately, we don't have all simples right now, so really, 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 really. Really. I'm gonna wait 1 turn. I'm gonna wait 1 turn just in case we draw into a 4 of bamboo. I mean, this. Oh, okay. Okay. Ah! I mean, technically, waiting there was okay. Why am I chasing, man? Why am I chasing? I've lost it. I've actually lost it. I've genuinely lost it right now. Can someone, hey, anyone in the comment section, can you look around to see if there's any small circles on the floor? Because I've lost my, yeah, okay. Don't even upload, no. Oh my God. I would like to call this shareholder meeting to order. First thing on the docket, an apology. Dude, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Brosephine, can we have a heart-to-heart? That was not the wrong play. I know what happened there seemed like, holy moly, Yusong, you are the worst Riichi Mahjong player I've ever seen in my entire life. I know that's what it seems like. Can I counter with this, though? I'm looking pretty cute today. No. Can I counter with this? Can I counter with this? Lord, tell me how to say counter to this. If I had called Riichi, if I did it, if I had called Riichi there, that 2 of bamboo wouldn't have come out. Not only that, if we just needed left lord not to draw into a useful tile, and then if we picked up that 5 of bamboo, I would have slammed the Riichi button. Why? It sets an awesome Suji trap on the 2 of bamboo. So I don't think that was inherently like 100% wrong. I do feel like, can I just be honest with you? I feel a huge sadness in my heart right now. And that's like, oh, you're being so funny right now. Look at my face. Look at my face. I genuinely feel a huge sadness in my heart. It did not feel good to lose that round in the manner in which we did it. Me calling the chasing Riichi there, a crime of passion. Cuff me, officer. That's genuinely a thing though, right? Like, I mean, what am I holding on to this for? Just hopes and dreams, hopes and memes. What am I doing with this? What am I doing with this Dora tile, man? I can't win with these cats. I mean, maybe if we draw into a 2 of bamboo, it'll be okay. We need some value. No, we don't. We don't need value here anymore. So what are we looking to discard? Oh, we have 3 pairs in our hand. No album out. I think what we definitely want to discard is we have 6 shapes. We just want to move. Okay. This is kind of interesting. Discard the 6 and then the 9. Yeah, I guess this is okay. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now on a nice double-sided weight. It's not good. It's not bad either, but it's not anything to write home about. I would love to be able to call Riichi though, just for a taste of that sweet nectar that is the orange pixels of the Riichi button here in Mahjong Soul. Oh, dude, come on. A crossword with the Riichi. I have a financial responsibility to play safe here. It hurts. It absolutely hurts. And yet, we're all in this together. Okay? It's good enough for Zephron. It's good enough for us here on Twitch, youtube.com/ whatever my bespoke URL is. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking right now. So what do I discard after this? One of circles seems to be safe, so we could go a little inside Suji. Yeah, you know what? I was like, you know what? One of you bozos is gonna deal into another one of you bozos and hopefully deal yourself into oblivion. There's 3 repeat counters, by the way, so that's an extra 900 points. And you know what? 3rd place is a little bit closer. 3rd place is a little bit closer. Keep in mind, Yusong, do not give up yet. Do not give up. Why? The prophecy. The prophecy, okay? Literally 4, 3, 2. I'm mathematically guaranteed to get 1st place this round. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to play back in due time. For Mahjong. That round, again, 2 rounds ago, I'm still thinking about it. That felt painful. But I genuinely don't think it was like that wrong. It just looked like, I mean, it just looked like the worst thing that you've ever seen. Can I tell you, the worst thing that you've ever seen reminds me of like some modern art that I don't like, but then modern art reminds me of the fact that, like, dude, I've lived a kind of like a sad life. Like, in high school, there was this art project where, am I gonna be the stupidest guy? No, right? I'm not gonna be the stupidest guy. A crossword has a, we're gonna get last place in this game. Oh, just give up, dude. It's all over. It's all over. This is all over. It's all over. In art class, we had to do a project where we like made a thing out of clay, and then we like fired it up in the kiln. And I made a strawberry, and that strawberry exploded. It was so sad, man. And it's like, oh, good, Yusong. That sadness has probably prepared you for moments like this, where you're also really sad. Nope, still stings. Still absolutely stings. This game of Mahjong feels to me like a strawberry that I like devoted like 3 weeks for. It had like a detachable lid and everything. And with this next run, it's explosion. It's an explosion in the kiln. Definitely one of the most heartbreaking things to happen to a high schooler, for sure. A crossword, I don't think they're going for a half flush, but they do have Seatwind 3 Dora, so I'm not about to negotiate with them right now. I'm definitely not about to negotiate with them. They hold all the cards right now. I'm even too scared to discard this 9 of characters. I'm basically closing my eyes and believing that planet Earth turns slowly. Rylord has different intentions, but Yusong large sample size Liu says that behavior is probably going to end up getting them punished more often than not. Oh, how wonderful. Green Dragon, you've come home to roost for the winter. Might I recommend you going into anyone else's hand but mine? Crossword had to think for a second about that 2 of characters discard. So I think they probably have like a 4 or 5 of characters in their hand. I mean, the 4 could have come from a 4-4-5, maybe, or maybe they just have like a pair of like a pair of 3s or something, and they don't want to be infertile. So a lot of the tiles around this 2 of characters looking a little suspicious right now, and I think that's a decent prediction as well. Wow. Left Lord does not care. Honey Badger does not give a damn. .jpeg. Dare I discard this 9? What am I even hoping for right now? No, I'm not gonna. I know all the 7s are almost gone. They don't have a 7-8 in their hand. Yep, they're gonna sumo here. Waiting on the 3 of circles. They were nowhere near that 2 of characters. At least they're not sitting in the dealer's seat. Okay, folks, put on your believer hats. It's time, right? It's absolutely time. Here we go. I need everyone's energy because this is it. It's not a bad start. It's not a bad start whatsoever right now. A pair of the white dragons, nice. Absolutely nice. All the east winds being discarded, even though it is my seat wind and I have one of them in my hand, not as nice. Absolutely not as nice. This 1-4 shape where the tiles don't talk to each other, also not as nice, but we can definitely come back. Can I just tell you though? I'm a little emotionally devastated. I know, dude. I'm trying to get over it. This is why Mahjong, I think, is genuinely like a mental game too. I think that if you get too sad and too tilted during a game of Riichi Mahjong, it can genuinely send you down the wrong path, you know? It's like you're a teenager being offered a doobie, you know? If you accept the doobie and you get mixed up with the wrong crowd, it can definitely send you on the wrong path, and I'm afraid that's what we're straying down right now. Hashtag Riku and Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts 1, toss and Sora a wooden sword. Should have touched a little bit more grass when I was younger. Okay, now we have to make some difficult decisions, right? The 4 of characters can probably go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We also have 5 shapes in our hand, no album out. Do we just discard this 8 of bamboo? What are we hoping for this 8 of bamboo? I think that the first thing that can go for us right now, 4 of characters. 4 of characters feeling a little redundant in this hand right now. Second thing that can go is the 8 of bamboo. But if in that time, I design this rhyme to play back in due time, if in that time we draw into something that's like a 7 of bamboo, yeah, I would hard discard the this 6 and 8 of circles in order to keep a 7, 8 of bamboo in our hand right now. 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku is like a distant possibility. I know there's a lot of Sanshoku stands in the audience tonight, and so I don't want to necessarily ignore those, but it's a little too far for my taste. It's a little too far for my taste. We also have to keep in mind, like, we want to pawn the white dragon here, and then we still need a pair. So I think that we have to discard the 3 of circles after that. Can someone explain to me why we've gone so long without drawing a useful tile? If we draw into the white dragon right now, oh man, dude, the longer the game goes on, the more and more this 8 of bamboo hurts. You know what I mean? Because if we end up in a situation where we have to discard it to get into Tenpai, that's gonna feel really bad in the late game where other people have amassed good shapes and they're willing to go Bazinga mode for it. Like they're just waiting for it. This is terrifying. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. If we draw into a 7 of circles, that is the nut draw. Riichi, white dragon, double-sided weight. We would have to throw the door. It's not amazing. It's not amazing, but I would absolutely do it. If we draw into like a 5 or an 8 of characters, I don't call the Riichi here. I'm just trying to win a white dragon only. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna discard the 8 of bamboo right now. Literally the next draw, I will draw into a 7 of bamboo. The prophecy is written. A crossword's gonna pawn there. Okay, good. Good. Look at my face. Do you think I'm scared? Do you think I am scared? This is it. White dragon, Riichi, double-sided weight. Red 5 as well. E-pots. Interpretive dance to celebrate the renewal of the sun and the winning of this hand. And then we're gonna go to Virginia, and then we're gonna go to the White House. Yeah. Oops. Oh my god. All right, we're still in this. This is no longer a filler episode. I'm no longer a side character. I have donned the Naruto headband, and I'm going to play accordingly. This hand, a little bit awkward. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. This hand is a little bit awkward. What are we even doing right now? 3 pairs in our hand. Probably not a 7 pairs hand. As I say that, we're probably gonna draw into more pairs. 5, 6 is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, dude, I don't know about this. So we have decent shapes in our hand. We're gonna keep the door, right? There's very few worlds where we don't keep the door. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know. I don't even know right now, dude. I don't even know right now. I don't even know. This is an amazing hand. This hand just went from bad to kind of incredible right now. So what do we want to see? We want to see something around this 4 of circles. That'd be really, really nice. Vivian Westman's coming home from the war? No, don't. Not a huge fan of that per se. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, not a huge fan of that. Another 8 of circles. I know that's asking for a lot right now. I know that's like asking Santa for a, I know that's like asking Santa for, I know this is bad, dude, but we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this chance. It's like asking Santa for a PS5. Like, Santa, the inflationary market, like, you know what I mean? It's not a small ask. But Father Winter, if I may, okay, that hurts. That hurts. That definitely hurts, right? A little bit of emotional pain, but that's okay. That's okay. The strawberry kiln incident has made me a stronger cookie for now. Crossword's gonna reach you here. Unfortunately, folks, I am sitting in the bozo chair. I am sitting in the dealer seat right now. If they sumo a gigantic hand, which is well within their right to do, I will have to pay out the dealer penalty. But can we, for a moment, just bask in glory because of the fact that, like, we shouldn't even be in this game to begin with. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be here. We are extremely lucky to have a fairly close game to begin with. Maybe I should have discarded the 1 of characters there. It didn't really recognize that that's what Right Lord was folding with, so should be paying a little bit more attention. But I will say this: a lot of gamers coming out from the woodwork to be like, oh, you should have. Hey, I dare you. I triple dog dare you. Yeah, that's right. Playground meta. I triple dog dare you. To try to play a game of Riichi Mahjong while talking. It will mess you up. It will absolutely mess you up. It makes my unable to focus kind of ADHD brain extremely happy. Left Lord is gonna deal in. We don't even pay out the penalty as the dealer. A Crosslord, but the incredible triple-sided weight for Riichi Pinfu. Holy moly. Yeah, really responsible gaming from a Crosslord. Those are the incremental gains that we like to see. This hand is awesome. This hand is awesome. A little bit clunky at parts, like this 6, 7, 8, 9, but it's not bad if we draw into a 5 or something, right? So only truly redundant tile right now for us is this 9 of bamboo, as we also have a 6 of bamboo. Whenever you have 6s and 9s or 1s and 4s, you'll want to get rid of those 9s and 1s respectively. And I'm talking about like if you only have 1 of each tile, right? Because the 6s, for example, get stitches. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need like a 5th shape in our hand. Don't get me wrong. I'm like contemplating the all simples pivot, right? All simples here isn't that bad. Like if we draw into a red 5 or something, like, or like a 7 in either of these suits, I think that all lanes are cleared. Like we're that guy at the airport that's like, you can go, to just go for all simples and try to end this hand quickly, right? It's a game of relative wealth. We can still strike it big for if we get decently sized hands, we can still win for Left Lord. Over Left Lord is what I'm trying to say. So a little bit of an awkward situation. Riichi Pinfu pure double sequence. 4 pairs in our hand, no album out. Would I start pawning and cheating right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's risky. It's risky, but I'm doing it for the bisky. Yeah. We want to keep our 1 of circles as it's our safe tile right now. This hand is not amazing, but it is fast, and that's honestly all that we want to see right now. What are we? The new Ferrari movie? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is kind of interesting. Now we can even accept a 4 of characters in our hand, and we might be able to pivot onto a double-sided weight for a 2 and a 4. No, I don't know what's really possible here. If we draw into a 6 of characters, I suppose that makes this a little bit more interesting to me. But right now, the game plan is still just to pawn one of these bozos and then get into a double pair weight for our finishing hand, right? Don't necessarily want to see that 9 of characters. Again, we're going for Tanya right now. We're simping hard. Have to be a little bit careful, actually. So the 4 of characters is actually the Dora. So this shape is not as bad as I originally thought. The shape is actually pretty good. We can't accept the Dora. The downside to the shape is that no one's going to discard a 3, right? It's also, there's only 1 3 left in the entire game, right? Out of the 4 possible copies, 2 are in my hand. 1 is the Dora indicator. This is interesting. This is pod racing. This is Zuzzy pod racing. I'm gonna get rid of the 3s. The 3s as our pair aren't gonna come home to roost. The 2s are gonna come home to roost, and there is the tenpai. There is the tenpai. Absolutely. Responsible gaming. Now, no one's gonna discard the Dora unless they have like a death wish, right? Or they have like a really, really powerful hand that's worth going for. But the 7 of characters might genuinely come. Also, keep in mind, there's also the Sumo Lords. The Sumo Lords up above might be able to make the prophecy come true, right? The boy who lived, the boy who survived being down a million gazillion points earlier in Riichi Mahjong. I open at the close. Okay, Right Lord's gonna call the Riichi. So this is a pretty precarious position for us, right? Nice alliteration with that last sentence, but it's true. So either we sumo here or we draw into some safe tiles. Yeah, this is a relatively safe tile. They don't have a 7-8 in their hand. Or we fold with the 3s, right? With that 6 of bamboo discard. With that 6 of bamboo discard, they don't have a 4-5 of bamboo in their hand right now. Otherwise, they'd be in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. So these are most likely going to be safe. Not only that, they might have to cut the Dora if they draw it and can't use it. So that's good news bears for us if we can just prey on the psychological devastation of other players. Well, what's to be said about that? One of the spiciest things I've done in a while. Under the river, under the sea. Oh, I have to fold here. I have to fold here. If I deal in, I will cry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, they're waiting on the 6 and the 9 of circles. Why did I con there? Well, 2 of circles, I know they could have robbed my con, but if they were waiting on the 2 of circles, they can't. They can't have a 3-4 in their hand right now, otherwise they'd be in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. I was okay going for that con for greatness there. We were in tenpai. We had for a moment, I was infinite. Call me the effing wildflower and the perks thereof. Decent hand, right? Decent hand here. Drawing into that 1-2-3 is honestly amazeballs. Like, sorry, call me a YouTuber in the year 2013. It's amazeballs. There's no other way to describe it. Dora is the 9 of characters, immediately cut by a crossroad. That's okay. Probably gonna be smaller hands this round, but I don't hate it. 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, a little redundant here, but 4 of circles and 8 of circles, both delectable draws at a time like this. There's a weird world where we go for the half flush in the circle suit, but that's like an oops all marshmallows kind of a deal. We would need to oops only draw circle tiles for the remainder of the game for that to be the case. Right, they're gonna pawn up a white dragon. They're gonna try to stay as the dealer seat. What do I do right now? I think I'm supposed to. Ooh, okay. I'm 1 tile away from tenpai right now. If I pawn into the red dragon, I'm already in tenpai waiting on the 4 of circles. Not only that, if we can upgrade this hand with a 6 of circles, we have a pure straight in the circle suit. So that's also kind of interesting to me. If we're talking floating tiles, do my name get brought up? I mean, I'm going to discard the 7 of bamboo right now. It's more dangerous for us so that we can discard this safer tile in this 9 of circles later. It's an interesting game state. Definitely 6 of circles would be a really nice pickup. 3 of bamboo, unfortunately not exactly what we're looking for. I think we're wanting to pawn the red dragon and then use the 3 of bamboo as our pair right now. Again, the pure straight would absolutely be the cherry on top to a hand like this. And unfortunately, we're not in a position where we can even sheave for it, right? For a pure straight, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that 4, 5, 6 is kind of impossible for us to get unless we draw into a 4 or into a 6. But if we draw into a 4, I'm pretty sure I'm just slamming that Riichi is now a lot worse, right? If we were waiting on the 3 of bamboo and the red dragon, that's okay. But now the 3s are dead. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. So we can only wait on the red dragon. Yuck. There's a green dragon. Little bit of a risky tile. Is Right Lord going for a half flush with that white dragon pawn? It doesn't seem like it, right? It doesn't seem like it. Crosslord with the young Riichi. Okay, interesting. It would be foolish to call Riichi here. This is a terminal tile. I needed to pass. I will not, my client will not be accepting questions from the press right now, okay? My client needs a little bit of time. His strawberry just exploded in the kiln, okay? His sense of childlike wonder has been replaced with an adult sense of dread. What should I have done there? Should I have just huge folded? Because dealing in is like the worst thing that could ever happen to me. Yeah, maybe. maybe. We gotta look back at that game. We gotta look back at that game. And we gotta go look at East 1, okay? I mean, there's gonna be more meat on the bones in the damn game review than there is in the game itself. 1 tile away from Tenpai. Oh, it's the worst Tenpai I've ever seen in my entire effing life. It's not even Pinfu. Oh my god. So what am I waiting for here? I'm gonna wait for a 9 of bamboo, actually. If we can, oh, and then 1 gets discarded immediately. If we get a 9 of bamboo, then it's like, if we get a 9 of bamboo, then we have Sanshoku, 7, 8, 9, mixed triple sequence. We would need to get it right now. Oh. That's kind of interesting. Riichi Dora? Can this hand get better? I'm gonna wait 1 more round. Cause why? I genuinely feel spirits about this hand. The fact that we waited 1 turn and it got better means that if we wait 2 turns, we might even get a second marshmallow. Riichi. Here we go. It's not a great Riichi. It's Riichi Dora 1. But the stars could always align. Riichi 1 Dora, Sumo, Ipatsu, 2 Oradora. None of that happened. That's okay. Riichi 1 Dora, Sumo, 2 Oradora. That's a Mangan. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a Mangan. I know that we have to like go for huge hands right now as we are in last place, and getting just like a 1 Han hand is not gonna do anything, right? But 2 Han is okay. Goku-san is Gohan. If we had waited this long, we would have been able to call Riichi waiting on the 2 and the 9s. That's not that much better. I'm okay with this situation. I am okay, computer. If we had waited this long, we would have gotten the Sanshoku. Oh, did we need to do that? I don't think that we needed to do that. I think that that would have been foolish to wait this long. And maybe we bullied other people into folding, which is kind of like a reward in and of itself, you know? This game has gone on for 53 minutes. Are you effing kidding me? I've been experiencing strawberry kiln emotional devastation for 53 minutes. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna say it. If you're enjoying this video right now, maybe hit that subscribe button, okay? You never know who's... If your strawberry is intact today, maybe lend a listening ear to someone whose strawberry just disappeared, you know? And also, like, I mean, I don't think the shrapnel from my strawberry ruined anyone else's project, but I think it could have. And that would have been even the more devastating. I don't know if it did. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody told me that their clay project got ruined because of my clay project. Thank the Lord. But it's possible. It's definitely possible. You want to know how I got these scars? Parentheses, emotional scars. I'm not a very good visual artist, you know. I'm more of a wordsmith. Check out my Riichi Mahjong song parodies, right? But like the one thing that I was so proud of in visual art, like one day in high school, I was feeling it. So for art class, there was just like, you had to, okay, if we had waited this long, I mean, we could have gotten a red 5. I was thinking about it too. I was like, we could draw into a red 5. Instead of the Sanshoku, right? There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Under the river, under the sea, please. Someone pawn here and give me another chance. I mean, 3. This discard 2, 1, 0. I might be able to do a Sebastian the Crab under the sea sumo right now. Under the sea. Oh. This is okay though. If no one else is okay. So instead of getting 3,000 points all to myself, we only get 1,500 points. And now we're in all last. Oh, what a hand. Late September in this half flush land. Half flush. Dora Dora. Half flush Dora Dora is a Mangan. If I sumo Mangan, it'll be enough, right? Because I also get the Riichi stick and 300 points. If I sumo Mangan, I think it's enough. So I can even open this hand if I really, really need to. if I really need to. Unfortunately, the Dora, I don't know if you've noticed this one, Zach, is dripping down the drain right now. That's extremely painful and incredibly close. Oh! One tile away from Tenpai right now. One tile away from Tenpai. Would I pawn the Northwind right now? I think I would. Half flush, Dora Dora. Yes, I would. I would absolutely do so. I would absolutely do so. Nut draw for us right now, another Eastwind. Drawing another Eastwind would be absolutely psychically devastating to anyone else at this table. Because then we can win on the far less conspicuous Northwind, right? That'd be really, really nice. That'd be really, really nice. And do we Riichi it? Do we Riichi it? I don't know if we need to bet that 1,000 points unconditionally, you know? I need another tile, please. Please. I can't stand to lose this one. I genuinely can't stand to lose this one. Left Lord is going fast. Chiing here does not accomplish much of anything. Much a chi about nothing. Nope. Nope, please. Please. Northwind, Eastwind. Northwind, Eastwind. Northwind, Eastwind. Look, unfortunately, after the 50-minute mark passes in the commentary, brain starts to get a little fried, okay? The air cooling in the brain is not enough to sufficiently cool down a processor that has been trying not to get emotionally devastated. And yeah, look at us getting emotionally devastated anyway. I need someone, I please. Oh, cheating here doesn't really help. Oh, please. I'm begging you, man. I'm begging you. What about the prophecy? What about the prophecy, man? Y equals mx plus b, where m is 1, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please. Please. A simple Northwind, sire. Please. Half flush, all triplets. So here's the thing. If a 6 of characters comes out, we don't call Ron, because calling Ron would achieve nothing. What instead we do is we pray that we draw into another 7 or 8 and we have half flush all triplets. Half flush all triplets. By the way, if anyone even whiffs, yep, we're conning. Absolutely. Needed some new Dora to come out. That's okay. I wish I understood mini points for a situation like this, because the con gives you hella mini points, but half flush, just a half flush is not going to be enough still. It's not going to be enough. If a 6 of characters comes out, we actually cannot call it on. Even with a gazillion mini points, it's not enough. We need to draw into a 7 or an 8 of characters. I cannot, dude. I cannot anymore. This is way too stressful. Someone hold me. This is way too stressful for one young Mahjong player, okay? Also, the fact that I'm not gonna complain, but here I go complaining again. The fact that we have not drawn like some Pog tiles in the last, I don't know, 17,000 million years, just to put a number on it, This is interesting. It's now 2 cons. Someone else could deal themselves into oblivion. Can I 3 con this? No, I can't. Oh my god. Tenpai. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Miles Teller voice in Whiplash, if I may for a second. I'm upset! Okay. Good. This situation. Oh, what a 3. Did I really fold in this little hand? Really? Really? What happened here? What happened here? What happened here? I was too scared to throw the 9, and then the 3 of circles. How safe is it? How many 4s are available? They could still have a 4-5 in their hand. They could still have a 4-5 in their hand. What do they have in their hand? They have a 7-9-9. Extremely similar to what I have in my hand, but they also did have a pair of the Dora, which I know wasn't what we were saying, but like also basically was what we were saying. So I call the con there. This is the Kiss of Death, and obviously I'm not gonna deal that SOB. I ended up cutting the 3, okay, and then Right Lord Sumo's with a pretty small hand, all things considered. Okay, fair enough. What happened here? You deal in with a something. You called Riichi. You chased the Riichi. What happened here? Who called Riichi first? Who's afraid of Virginia Wolf? Left Lord calls Riichi. What do they call Riichi for? What are you waiting for? Double-sided wait for a potential Tanya? Yeah, sure. Riichi, Tanya, red 5. It's not bad. You can win off of the 6 or the 9. And then you're morbing. You don't care. You actually don't care about the state of the game, right? Because why would you? Why would anyone play responsibly? Just to only get owned later. Okay, and then you call Riichi for all simples, double-sided wait for red 5 for Tanya. Very similar hands. Very similar hands. And unfortunately, you just get outlucked here, right? A crossword calls the con. Why do they call a con here? Because they don't want to discard the 4, right? Yeah, they don't want to discard the 4. And they're just hoping to draw into another tile right now. Oh, they're in Tenpai. They could get after a con here. And now they actually have a really good Tenpai if they're willing to cut the 1. They can wait on a 3-6, but the 3 is safe. So yeah, they're just gonna play it safe here. They already have 4 Dora. They don't need more. They don't need more for this hand. 3 hilariously. Oh my God, what? 3 was safe for Right Lord, but not for a Cross Lord. Oh, it is. It is. No one can have a 4-5. You can have a 1-2 maybe, but the 3 is actually safe. Nice read. Nice read. Okay, and then you deal in, and then the con sends them into oblivion. Where was the round where I dealt in? Look at my face, dude. What am I supposed to discard here? Red Dragon? I don't think so. I think this is actually an okay discard, okay computer. And then like, I can maybe get into pure straight territory. Red Dragon would have been fine. It's an honor tile, I suppose. It's a live honor tile, I suppose. Folks, I really regret leaving us on a little bit of a somber note, because this is a Friday video too. But at least we got to spend a lot of time together. All right, if you enjoy the song or you enjoy the genre, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos Monday through Friday. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. PST. You can find that link down below. I hope to see you there. You can also join us in the community Discord or the VODs channel. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? Don't worry, I'll be okay. I'll see you in the Discord this weekend or on stream if you're somehow a time traveler. But I'll see you in the Discord or on stream if you're so kind enough to join us on Twitch, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.